bowled to new batsmen rather than a set batter. The set batter, Lakshmi Nabesinghe, was 50 or 53. He was looking good, was looking to try and take the bowling on when he was dismissed. But still, a lot of credit to the Nepal bowlers. Though Sri Lanka will be pleased with where they are. That's tossed up, nicely driven. But a dot to end the over. 188 for 5.
Back this game, Nepal side, thanks to Santosh, he has got 3 wickets in his kitty. 11 overs to go in 8 overs. 250, 260.
Well, Sri Lanka will be hoping for 250. It could have been more if this catch was, if this miss hit wasn't made by the Sri Lankan batter. He was looking to go over the top. That was the wicket of Lakshmi Nabesinghe, was caught in the deep. He was looking good. Sri Lanka was counting on him to try and go after the bowling. Now it's the time of Nepal to try and come back. It's close to 240 at 6 and over 250. Sri Lanka will be aiming at least at 250 from here.
But they should. They have got the start, but the problem has been 2 quick wickets going down in the last couple of overs. A loud appeal, what a delivery. But unmoved, oh, he raises his finger, he took his own time, Akbar Ali. And look at that celebration.
I think the batsman made the mistake. The umpire was not giving it out. He shook his head saying no, and then he saw the batter walking. He had no option but to rule the batter out. So, unfortunate as far as the batter is concerned. Viran Chamudita, who walked away, caught behind of the leg spinner. Another look. You could see that he straight away walks, and look, his first reaction on the umpire was to say not out. And then he ruled him out. So, 6 wickets down for 189.
आपके डेली खाने में न्यूट्रेला सोया मिलाएं, जिसमें है 52% प्रोटीन। पुलाव नहीं, न्यूट्रेला पुलाव। पराठा नहीं, न्यूट्रेला पराठा। सादी सब्जी नहीं, न्यूट्रेला सब्जी। इंडिया को स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाते हैं, न्यूट्रेला खाते हैं।
Dwayne did not let diabetes hold him back. He feared he might have to compromise on his love for the sport when he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. With Freestyle Libre Link app, Dwayne can track his glucose levels anytime, anywhere. Today, Dwayne is living his true type.
Gradually having a sneak at the Sri Lankan lower order. The leg spinner Yuvraj has got his first wicket. He's gone at close to 6 runs and over, but he struck at an important time. Vihas Tevmika is the new batter. That's the captain. Slower delivery, wide of the off stump.
All of a sudden, we can feel that energy. A buzz has been created by the inside fielders of Nepal team. This is what happened. Good sportsman spirit, I would say, from Viran. Not waiting for the umpire. He knows that he has got that edge. We'll have this conversation in the next over. So another good over comes to an end. 189 for the loss of 6.
Well, I think there's a little hold up because the batter, I think he's been given some attention because the ball, I think, struck his helmet. So just making sure that everything's all right. They go through that, the trainer or the physio, I beg your pardon, would come in and take that batter through a process. The protocol, this is what happened. Looking to play the sweep. Well, I don't know whether it hit him on the helmet, but it looked more like the chest. But the protocol is maintained, which is good. I mean, the player safety is so important, as we just remembered what happened 10 years ago, which is virtually changed the complexion, changed the game of cricket for the better, though paying a heavy price.
That's mandatory to have a check at the batter. Forcing the batter on the back foot. Nicely managed in the gap. running hard, converting that single into double. Excellent running between the wickets with those couple of runs. Themika is off the mark.
Well, the skipper, Vihas Themika, has come in at an important stage with 10 overs to go after this one. He will join Gamage, who himself is a striker of the ball, not afraid to play those big shots. Last ball of the over. That should be a wide. That's outside the leg stump. Good take by the keeper, but Nepal will have to be careful. They'll have to be mindful about these extra deliveries, extra runs they're conceding.
Yeah, 13 wide so far conceded in this innings by Nepal bowlers.
Dot ball to end the over. 40 overs done. Sri Lanka 192 for 6.
Dwayne did not let diabetes hold him back. He feared he might have to compromise on his love for the sport when he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. With Freestyle Libre Link app, Dwayne can track his glucose levels anytime, anywhere. Today, Dwayne is living his true type.
Fielders outside the 30-yard circle. That's what they're allowed at the moment. And they have opted to take it. 3 on the leg side and 2 on the other side. The boundary riders.
Good to see Santosh. He has been relentless in the spell. Look at that flight. Attacking bowler, not afraid to give that flight. And all of a sudden, the momentum of this game going back in the favor of Nepal. 3 quick wickets going down. And now they'll be looking to keep Sri Lanka under 240, 230.
Yeah, if they do that, I think they've done well. Because at one stage, Sri Lanka looked like 260 to me with that partnership. But with those wickets, they've been pegged back slightly, but still, that's outside the off stump. Still plenty of overs left. We're talking about a 50-over game. This is the 41st over, 54 or 57 balls left. So it's about what you make out of it.
Try to rotate. If you can manage 30, 40 runs, couple of boundaries, you can go beyond 250.
But this is what wickets does. See, you get batters out, you bring the lesser batsmen in, and then you try and build that pressure. So dot balls are important, but wickets are what really give you those momentums and give you those ascendancies in a game. Another quick single.
The running between the wickets has been at its best throughout this inning by the Sri Lankan batters. This is the beauty of this game. At one stage, the batting side, they have the upper hand, but all of a sudden, 3 quick wickets changing the momentum of this game thanks to Santosh Yadav of Nepal.
लेकिन आप दोनों लंबों के बीच में तो मैं बहुत छोटी लग रही हूँ। चिल, गैलेक्सी है ना?
क्विक शेयर करो ना।
Sure. What will you Galaxy AI today?
Dwayne did not let diabetes hold him back. He feared he might have to compromise on his love for the sport when he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. With Freestyle Libre Link app, Dwayne can track his glucose levels anytime, anywhere.
A catalyst for them to try and develop that game, to take it to the next level, to understand and recognize young talent.
Oman when it comes to associate nations. But look at that visible progress of Nepal.
Now,
Yuvraj got his first wicket in the previous over. It's up to Themika and Gamage to take Sri Lanka beyond 240. Tight line and length. This has been the story so far for Yuvraj.
Well, I think what you need to look at, just look at this, just look at him. I mean, love the reaction, love the reaction. Where have they seen those? And it's all about television. It's all about social media. Look at what that young man did. He took off his boot and immediately pretended to be calling someone. Love those reactions. Oh, taken at mid-wicket, wicket number 7. The captain goes. It is Thevmika Gamage.
Wickets,
Bihar Thevmika, I beg your pardon.
wickets tumbling down here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. They are making a comeback. Nepal under 19, all of a sudden, they are all over the batters of Sri Lanka under 19. The latest casualties, Thevmika managing just 3. Yuvraj getting his second wicket of this innings. 96. They have lost their captain, trying to go big over the short mid-wicket, and no mistake by the fielder. Poor shot selection led to the fall of the captain, managing just 3. It's 196 for the loss of 6.
Comes out to join Gamage, Khavija Gamage. And the leg spinner has managed to get 2 here. He's got 2 for 40 into his 8th over. 1 ball to go. Let's take a look at the last wicket. This is a slog sweep straight to the man at mid-wicket. Good sharp catch. That was the end of the skipper. Right, 197 for 7 with 8 overs to go for Sri Lanka.
Dwayne did not let diabetes hold him back. He feared he might have to compromise on his love for the sport when he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. With Freestyle Libre Link app, Dwayne can track his glucose levels anytime, anywhere. Today, Dwayne is living his true type.
लेकिन आप दोनों लंबू के बीच में तो मैं
Santosh Yadav into his last over. Sri Lankan remaining batters, the plan is quite simple. Bat out the rest of the overs. As I say, a very good morning to Ali Yunus.
Thank you very much. A very good morning to you too, Faris. 235 if they go on with the same rate, 4.70 that is. They would like to get to at least 243. 6 runs per over will get them to that, but the problem is only 3 wickets left. Nicely driven, just for 1.
Sri Lanka, at one point in a time, they looked 260, even a 270 is a possibility. But now, more of a damage control. Try and get 225, 230. Just under par, if you ask me, Ali. But I still feel that 225 is a must. As we saw in the previous years at Sharjah, in the afternoon, the pitch gets much better for batting. You mentioned in the pitch report as well. So I reckon 225 is a must. With that single, it's 199 for 7.
Yeah, you got to give the credit to Nepal bowlers and the fielders. Yes, there have been moments where they lost concentration. They will lose in fielding, but still the belief was there. They kept on taking wickets. Again, chance, non-strikers, direct it was required. So it's been a mixed day for Nepal in the field.
Yeah, it has been some brilliant outfielding as well as some wavered throws as well. So mixed bag totally. A direct hit here would have been really, really close. But the big right-hander is quite happy to get those singers. Kavi Jagamage. That's very, very important. Sri Lanka bats out the 50 over. It's paramount that they do that. Get those singles up to the 48th over. And the last couple of overs, let yourself loose and use a long handle. That should be the message.
Oh, that was appealing, but that definitely going down. It will not be easy because the way these Nepal spinners especially have bowled, they've literally given nothing away. Santosh Yadav into his 10th over. They just mix up the pace beautifully.
Slog sweep, deep mid wicket fielder, and takes it. Judges really well. The line was very close to him, but he made sure he kept his cool. And Manisha dismisses with Santosh picking up his 4th wicket.
The shot was on. The idea was right. This is the shorter boundary. Took him on. Flight was there. But there was not enough force. Have a look at that. Very, very smart catch. He knew where the boundary is and took it to perfection. And Santosh knows how important. It's 201 for 8.
Dwayne did not let diabetes hold him back. He feared he might have to compromise on his love for the sport when he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. With Freestyle Libre Link app, Dwayne can track his glucose levels anytime, anywhere. Today, Dwayne is living his true type.
Big strides coming into bat with Sri Lanka looking down the barrel.
Yeah, as you said earlier, they need to somehow find a way to bat out remaining 7 overs. 42 deliveries. If they're able to get even 35 out of it, that will do a lot of good to them. 201 at the moment. If they can get anywhere past 230, it's a different ball game then. At the moment, we would feel that Nepal is still in the game. They've had the upper hand at the moment.
Absolutely. And how well Yuvraj has bowled. First 3 overs was quite expensive. But credit should go to Hemant Dami, the skipper of Nepal, to sticking to his guns and trusting this young man who just turned 17 years old a few days ago. Oh, beautifully bowled, sliding down the leg side. It's important Kavi Jagamage understands the situation now. And the last wicket, was the shot on? Definitely. Was it necessary? Don't think so.
Yeah, you can always debate on that because he's not the top order batter. He sees it in his zone. He went after it. Had he just a bit more force behind that shot, it might have carried out of the boundary because that is the shorter boundary. Bit of cramps maybe because they've been very energetic. This is Nepal. We have to say that. You have to give it to them. They've been amazing in the field. The energy has been high.
He spoke about the energy in the supporters of Nepal who have turned up in numbers. As I said, there's about 30 to 40 supporters from Nepal who's here in UAE, living in UAE, supporting every move. Just like the players in the middle, very enthusiastic, throwing themselves everywhere. They just love their cricket. I've covered a few games in Nepal. I've always loved my time. And good to see their team in numbers.
Amazing scenes here in Sharjah. Wherever Nepal plays, the crowd is right behind them. May it be Sharjah, Dubai, anywhere in the world, the crowd will come to support them. May it be a under 19 team, their national side, women's side. The crowd is right behind them. And that's what if you've got crowd supporting you. Imagine when Nepal's national side plays, it will be a different thing, different passion.
100%. They love their cricket. Very passionate. I tell you what, one family would be very proud is Ranjit Kumar's family back in Sri Lanka watching this coverage. Special occasion. Jaffna Central College is where Ranjit has studied, probably still studying. Fast bowler, been spoken a lot in the domestic system. And a proud occasion. Just so happy to be covering this coverage. The player from Jaffna gets to the middle representing Sri Lanka. Facing his first ball, the left-hander.
It's not going to be easy task for Ranjit Kumar. Definitely, as you said, a proud moment for him and his region. A boy from Jaffna coming here into the big boys, yet so young. This is good cricket. This is what he needs to do. Just stay there till the end.
Yeah, very well called, Ali. Sensible move. Get the more settled batsman into the strikers end. Ranjit Kumar showing good awareness about the situation. Just getting a single. It's important. Sri Lanka bats the 50 overs to have that morale, psychological effect going into the second innings. Back foot drive towards long on for a single. Ends the 44th. 204 for 8.
मेरी दाल खास है।
मेरी दाल में नेचर का प्यार है।
अच्छा, इसमें कोई पॉलिश नहीं है।
इसमें पोषण की परत बरकरार है।
ये मेरी दाल।
मेरी भी।
क्योंकि इसमें है नेचर का प्यार भरा। टाटा संपन्न प्यार भरा।
जब सेविंग्स अकाउंट पे हर महीने इंटरेस्ट मिले तो इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें कर लेनी चाहिए।
हर महीने इंटरेस्ट नहीं मिलता, वो तो 3 महीने में एक ही बार मिलता है।
अरे भाई साहब, मिलता था आपके ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट जमाने में। हमारा बैंक तो हर महीने देता है। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक में अकाउंट होगा
तो मोर मिलेगा।
To watch live and follow us also on the social media handles as well to be updated. Not only the under 19 Asia Cup, with all cricket being organized by Asian Cricket Council, which is lovely to see. Even the women's under 19 Asia Cup is going to start very soon. So good to have. And so competitive, isn't it?
Definitely. And that's where the credit has to be given to the authorities, the ACC, the ICC. Since then, the time they've started broadcasting these games, the exposure is pretty much needed. Imagine an under-19 player from Nepal representing the country, being watched all over the world. It just makes a huge difference to their morale. It's just wonderful to see.
Yeah. It's about getting out there, showing the world your skills, the passion you have to play for your country. Nepal is a passionate country for cricket. Oh, slow ball. Missed by the wicket keeper. And a valiant attempt by the third man fielder. Certainly saved a couple of runs there. Kavi Jagamage trying to go over mid-wicket. Mid-wicket is vacant, but was nicely bowled by the Nepali skipper. A slow ball, a leg cutter.
Yeah, that's what he suggested, Gamage, but after he's beaten, have a look at that, it was just into the pitch, a cutter. Just foxed the wicketkeeper also. As we were discussing earlier, it has been a mixed day. As far as fielding is concerned, Nepal, they fumbled here, but it was a brilliant covered by the third fielder.
Yeah, definitely. Save a couple of runs for Nepal. Another slow delivery. Kavi Jagamage has been really busy sprinting across for all singles and 2 runs. And this time he's made it with ease, getting a single and almost lost his crease as well. Because he's running on that AstroTurf that's been protected, possibly will be used for tomorrow's game. It's been protected by the groundsman. And sometimes when you try to crease the bat, it gets stuck. Yep. And I feel that's one of those occasions.
Look at those eyes, waiting for his turn. He would not want to come and bat at this point. He would want this partnership to carry on and play out the remaining overs. It has been a mixed emotional time for Sri Lankan camp. They've been happy, they've been sad, because they've been ups and downs in this inning. There was a good partnership, a couple of them, but they've kept losing wickets. We've been talking about the fielding efforts from Nepal. It has been mixed. They've been brilliant, they've been sloppy.
A total package. This was a missed chance by the wicket keeper. Not too sure whether it was bounce or not. But the ground fielding has been really good. Missed out on an opportunity. It's been a mixed bag, as you correctly said, Ali. Over enthusiastic, over excited. Sometimes not having the awareness. This was a silly mistake. Had the ability to throw it to the wicket keeper, bigger part of the bowler. Went for the glory, missed out. But Sri Lanka, from the other hand, they threw themselves into this occasion. Had a golden opportunity when the number 5 and 6 were batting on to get a good score of 250-260. Only have to blame themselves with some of the stroke-making decisions made by the middle order batsmen.
And imagine, Farviz, had they taken those chances, it would have been different. 207 at the moment. As you just suggested, the bat did stuck into that mat, that AstroTurf, to protect this pitch number 3 maybe. Bit of work done there.
That's the indication, isn't it? The pitch is covered with the AstroTurf. You have tomorrow UAE will be playing, and that they have protected that. UAE is playing Japan at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. This was what this had to happen. They try to crease, get stuck. Oops. The big question is, was it past the crease? If there was a direct hit, would have been really, really interesting.
Yeah, who would you blame if he was run out of there?
The groundsman.
Poor batter. He did what he could do.
Something I've noticed with Kavi Jagamage, he's not the most quickest, but he has the presence of mind, and he judges the single really well. Right throughout these 20 runs and his partner's runs, he has sprinted a lot today. Ranjit Kumar, the fast bowler, facing the Nepali captain. Shot. Oh, missed out. Couple of inches either side from the extra cover fielder, would have been a boundary.
Definitely, it was neatly hit, but could not quite find the gap. The placement was not quite there. Good piece of fielding too. It was pitched up, nicely timed. Good fielding, good cricket all round.
Yeah, absolutely. Creamed it, Ranjit Kumar. Unfortunately found the field at extra cover. Oh, perfect Yorker. Perfect Yorker. Probably going down the leg side, but a good delivery.
Yeah, umpire Faisal Afridi, former first-class cricketer, fast bowler from Sargodha, Pakistan. Good umpire. Straight away suggesting that it is going down. And rightly so.
Yeah, good decision by the umpire from Pakistan, Faisal Afridi. Quite clear the plan from Dami is to bowl full to Ranjit Kumar. Slower delivery. Trying to pump it straight down the track. Managed to drag it towards long on for a single. 45 done, 208 for 8.
Introducing double chocolate double gooey fudge.
और क्लीनिंग भी डबल।
क्यों? गाला का 2-in-1 सुपर स्क्रब है ना।
गाला सुपर स्क्रब में है स्टील वूल और ग्रीन स्क्रब का कंबाइंड परफॉर्मेंस, यानी 3 गुना बेहतर क्लीनिंग।
अब बर्गर किंग में मिले 2 crispy veg burgers at just ₹79 and 2 crispy chicken burgers at just ₹99. See you at Burger King.
जहां भी जाओगे पर जब लौट के आओगे सुकून जिंदगी का इसी दरवाजे पर पाओगे। हम हैं गोदरेज लॉक्स, घर के अंदर या बाहर, रहो बेफिक्र। गोदरेज लॉक्स।
Pat out the rest of the 5 overs.
I wish it was that simple. These two tail-enders. In fact, Gamage holds the key. 20 he scored of 27.
Ooh, kept a bit low. I thought Ranjit Kumar read that googly really well. Yuvraj into his last over, 2 for 44, very impressive. And the times his last boundary, Ali, is 40 deliveries. Shows the stranglehold the bowlers of Nepal have. And Sri Lanka is in. Now it's 41 deliveries.
Yeah, but if you look at the overall inning boundaries, it's just been 11. So boundaries have not been easy to come, and just 1 6 hit in this inning. And considering those boundaries, I still think that they've done well. 108 ones, 10 twos, 2 threes. So they've just hustled these runs, they grinded these runs. It's not been easy. The ball is kept low, they bowled well. The batting has not been easy.
Yeah, wicket is definitely slow. In the last delivery as well, Ranjit Kumar was way too early to the stroke. Just to show how tough work it is, its last 5 overs, just 20 runs and 3 wickets. It's not a big turner, but it's just that slow, and the ball is not coming to the bat. And it's an adjustment for both these teams. None of these teams had the opportunity of training at this facility. They were training at the ICC Academy in Dubai. So it's a new challenge. It's a different pitch in Sport City to Sharjah. A dot delivery ends Yuvraj's spell. 2 for 44 of his 10. Sri Lanka 208 for 8.
Dwayne did not let diabetes hold him back. He feared he might have to compromise on his love for the sport when he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. With Freestyle Libre Link app, Dwayne can track his glucose levels anytime, anywhere. Today, Dwayne is living his true type.
साथ सजेंगे तो खूब जचेंगे. Innings by Raymond.
Game start to the 47th over.
A very smart hit. He's gifted with the full toss, but he had to use it, and he did it with some perfection. Look at the hit straight. He knew that the fielder is inside the circle. Just to shimmy down the track and played it over the head of that fielder. That is very, very smart cricket by Gamage.
Yeah, from Gamage, not two by Dami. When you're having mid-off in the circle, the length has to be perfect, either back of the length or a Yorker. When you miss that length as a fast bowler, you go the distance. Fine leg comes into the circle, mid-off drops back. Nicely bowled, and a good decision by Faisal Afridi not to be given as a wide.
He's been a fast bowler himself, Faisal Afridi, realizing it's not easy. It's a tough job being a fast bowler. Now it makes sense, this field setting, because we haven't seen those paddle sweeps or fast bowlers being swept. So having fine leg inside the circle is a better idea. And on a slower pitch, definitely this is the field setting you need to have.
Yeah, if you're bowling that line, you've got to have fine leg in and mid-off back. Squeeze through, oh, cover point. Couple of feet either side would have been a boundary. But the attack from Dam is quite clear. Bowl outside the yaw stump as much as possible. And I think rather than only trying the Yorkers, even a slow delivery, a leg cutter in this surface will be tough work.
Absolutely. And again, coming back to the point, the excellent point you made, the judge of a run, Gamage, again realizing that there is no run available. His partner was almost halfway through. And I'm going to come back to that point again. Is it something that you can learn, or is it just inside you? How to judge a run?
I think it's more you play in big occasions. And also trusting the partner is going to be crucial. There was a leg cutter target towards the stumps by Dami. And more opportunities playing in this kind of environment is where you gain the experience. You can practice any amount of hours, but it's all about being in the middle, understanding the conditions in the middle, the atmosphere. All these definitely matters. This is where, starting from the under 15 levels, going to the senior level, you play much competitive cricket as possible. An Asia Cup is a great opportunity in that way.
100%. 5 runs off the over so far with a boundary.
Perfect Yorker. Very good by Dami. Nicely dished out by Ranjit Kumar for a single.
And talking about playing all those levels, the pathway cricket. Just want to know how about your emotions early morning when you gave away the cap to the youngster. Did it take you back to your days when you played under 19s or under 15 or under 17?
Maybe it took me back 24 years, that's for sure, Ali.
So you still remember it, I'm sure.
Definitely. I think it was Kuala Lumpur against Bangladesh was my debut, under 15 Asia Cup. So same message I told the youngsters as well. Simple. Keep it really simple. Cricket is a game. You do the basics right, it will take you to the top of the mountain. Full toss. Long on fielder. Oh, good effort. An attack team effort. The fielder at mid-wicket comes in handy and saves 2 runs for his team. 47 done, 216 for 8. One more positive thing to come out of this game so far, Ali, is the over rate. In 3 hours, just under 15 minutes, Nepal have managed to bowl 47 overs thanks to 39 overs of spin. That's why.
Definitely. They started off with a spinner. Well, you don't really expect that when you win the toss and ball first. And the toss captain says, we want to have that, capitalize the early start and those early conditions, and you start off with a spinner.
Huge appeal, possibly pitching down the leg side. He's down with cramps. Oh, we saw a couple of overs ago, he did struggle with his calf muscle. Trying to appeal, turn him back towards the umpire. Naren South goes down. And good to see sportsmanship being shown by Gamage, helping out his counterpart.
Now, this is what happened. Got too excited with the appeal. It was pitching outside the leg stump for sure, and that's where he maybe pulled up his hamstring. This can be painful. Calf muscle maybe.
Calf, thigh, hamstring, forearms. I've gone through that, so I know what young South is going through. It's all about getting the stretchers in. It's no point drinking the water now. This is for the youngsters who's watching this coverage. You do your homework the previous night. Plenty of water, get the carbohydrate intake properly, the protein intake. This is how you prepare as a professional. Youngsters, they're only 19 years old, they will learn. This message for the people, the cricketers, budding cricketers who are watching, not only cricketers, even the other sports. You do your homework fitness previously. Santosh Yadav today have been magnificent.
4 wickets for 45 runs. The best part has been that he's been hitting stumps on regular occasions. This one was a bit of a gift. Just a slog sweep into the hands of the fielder. Overall, it has been a great day for Santosh Yadav. Just 4.50 economy. Again, wanted to go big towards that shorter boundary. A very smart catch to get Santosh's 4th wicket.
What impressed me about Santosh more is about he's willing to fly the ball, not trying to dart it down, not trying to bowl quick every time. That's a very good mark of a player who is confident about himself. Just a single, trying to chip it over mid-wicket. got the inner part of the bat.
Yeah, talking about Santosh, you make a good point that he's been giving the flight. You've got to give it to Nepal. They've got lots of variation. They've got different sort of bowlers. They've got Narayan South who can hurry through to the batter. They've got a leg spinner. They've got a bowler who can bowl carom deliveries. A medium pacer, the captain, who swung the ball early on. And the leg spinner also. You've Raj Khatri, 10 overs 44, 2 wickets. So good variation in the bowling lineup.
Nice shot. In the gap. 2 is a call by Gamage. Comes back pretty easily. Just had a chat with the Nepali coach this morning, Shakti Gauchan, legend of Nepal cricket. And I asked him if a few of these boys are playing the upcoming Nepal Premier League. It's going to start one of these days. And he said there are about five players or 6 players who have already been selected. That shows the trust the franchise owners has had on these youngsters to be purchased or been drafted. A massive opportunity. Comes off the track again. Couldn't find the fielder. I think Gamage is trying to play through that extra cover. Not a bad option if he can go over the top, the inside out, because the field is vacant over there. Comes off track again, was full. Just a single.
Now this is good cricket. Gamage keeping the strike also. 48 gone, 220 for 8.
बेफिक्र होकर घूमो, हो सकता है जिंदगी का मकसद मिल जाए। गैरों के साथ बहुत पल बिता लिए, अपनों को छुट्टियों से मिलवाकर तो देखो। जहां भी जाओगे पर जब लौट के आओगे, सुकून जिंदगी का इसी दरवाजे पर पाओगे। हम हैं गोदरेज लॉक्स, बेजोड़ एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ। घर के अंदर या बाहर, रहो बेफिक्र। गोदरेज लॉक्स।
अब Burger King में मिले 2 crispy veg burgers at just ₹79 and 2 crispy chicken burgers at just ₹99. See you at Burger King.
9th over is 9th over, 34 for 1. What does Kavija Gamage has in store? Couple of lusty hits what Sri Lanka is looking for. Third man filing in the circle. Could be slow balls into the pitch and a Yorker straight as an arrow. Slow ball to start with. A good choice by the captain.
Yeah, very smart bowling by Hemant. It's not easy when you're a fast bowler of your team, you're the captain of the team, and now you have the responsibility to bowl these last few overs. He's done really well, mixing it up beautifully. Other than a couple of full tosses, he's been good in his spell. Especially in these death overs, he's been good. 220 for 8, Sri Lanka getting there, but you've been talking about if they can get to 235. It's more about momentum also. Which team gets the momentum?
Every run counts, says Sri Lanka. Slow delivery again. What Kavija Gamage is not doing right is having his weight back. If you can take a look at the last stroke, he was leaning back when he was trying to strike the ball. If the weight was in front, it would have been a much better choice. Take a look at his weight. There you go. It's almost in one feet, the other in the air. There's no post at all. There's no base. If he had the base properly, probably would have gone over long off or extra cover for a boundary or a maximum. Ooh, another slow delivery. It's good stuff by the captain, leading from the front for Nepal.
Absolutely. We've been talking about him. Just gave away 35 runs in his 8.3 overs. Alongside captained well. It's not easy. As I said earlier, death overs, you've got lots of thinking to do. You've got to make sure that every fielder is at the right spot. Right fielder at the right spot also. And then being able to bowl the last few overs. So, well.
Does he have what it takes for a maximum? The dugout will be praying for it. Changing the field. Mid-off comes into the circle. Fine leg drops back. Deep mid-wicket comes in. Got to be straight as possible. Anything outside the yaw stump Dam is taking a risk against the left-hander with mid-off and extra cover in the circle. Nicely bowled. Perfect Yorker. Hit that, says the captain.
Absolutely. There's been a difference. He's a totally different bowler when he's bowling to the left-handers. With the new ball also, he was moving the ball away from the left-hander. And now...
Crushers, none better than your brother,
Yeah.
Waka Yunis. What a nightmare for him. You would have watched him dishing out those Yorkers in Sharjah.
Absolutely, here at Sharjah. I was very young though at that time. But I've seen him here in Sharjah. It was just amazing to see.
King of reverse swing, isn't it? Wasim Waka, the two Ws. Another slower delivery. Very close to a wide. Faisal Afridi gives it. He was hesitant. He himself a fast bowler, but the occasion I thought he got the decision perfect.
It's been good. It's been a good day for Faisal Afridi. Although Hemant was disappointed. He was just expecting maybe he can get away with it, but yeah, it was a good decision in the end.
Touch and go.
Yeah.
Benefit of the doubt goes to the batter. Rightly so. The umpiring has been very good so far. Apart from that LBW decision, got to be said by the other umpire, Akbar Ali, who gave a Dulinit Sigera, which I thought was a poor decision. Into the circle, third man drops back. Has to be outside the off-stump Yorker or a slow ball outside the off-stump. Yeah. An exhibition by the captain of Nepal to...
Because the way he's bowling is just being very controlled. Captained well. Have a look at that. He's involved. The third inside the circle. The mid-wicket is in place now. Everyone on the onside at the boundary line. Only deep cover is in place in the offside.
Has to be to the body. The big question is it going to be short or Yorker? Where's your money on, Ali? Short or full?
Full, Yorker.
You spoke like your brother. Yeah, full. In the gap. Mid-off fielder.
Dwayne did not let diabetes hold him back. He feared he might have to compromise on his love for the sport when he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. With Freestyle Libre Link app, Dwayne can track his glucose levels anytime, anywhere. Today, Dwayne is living his true type.
Yeah, both are in the commentary box. Mr.
Yeah.
Rashad base signal, taking a close look at the proceedings, finding out the next stars in the making. This was the last effort, the last ball. Very, very good fielding.
Yeah, very energetic. Not giving away. Not giving it up. As you said earlier, every run matter for both sides.
Naren South to bowl the last over. Oh, inside edge. Inside edge. I think Kavi Jagamange trying to go long on mid-wicket. I reckon try and hit straight as possible. Unless it's short. South is not comfortable bowling slow. He's going to fire it in. There you go. And one bounce for a boundary. That's a good shot. Straight to the side screen.
Spot on for Viz Maroof. This is where you wanted him to go, and he did. It's a neat shot. There were two fielders, bisected them, played it right between that shot. Got the desired result. Umpire still checking. Has it carried or is just bounced before the boundary line? The hand is almost there, almost signaling it, still making sure that the right decision is made.
Yeah, very, very close, and I think it's just pitched before the rope. Should be a boundary.
Yeah. Carry on with the signal.
Exactly. Carry on and get on with the game. But a good shot by Kavijay Gamage. Best place to hit is just straight down the ground. The boy from Kandy hails from Kingswood College. Gamage putting in some mighty efforts. 36 of 42 deliveries. That's a confirmation by Akbar Ali, the umpire from UAE. That's more like it. Gamage try and target straight down the ground. What is it going to be? Is it going to be fuller or slower by Naren Saud? Definitely slower. Lovely ball. Courage to bowl it slower even in the last over.
Yeah, very good bowling. Although he's been hit for a boundary, still being very brave.
Yeah, brave is the word. Good Yorker. Two says Gamage. No chance. Gamage got to get back. The misfield and they run for the extra run and direct hit. Comedy of errors. In the end, Gamage perishes. Did the right thing. He had to get back for the second run to get the strike back. While doing that, he loses his wicket. But Sri Lanka won't be that unhappy with that effort, especially from Gamage.
Yeah, partnership being broken in rather a comical way. 29 runs partnership. We had to come back, as you said. There was a confusion there, but it was there. He had to come back, and it was just too close for that run. Played a good inning. 231 for 9.
Kugadas Matulan, the number 11 for Sri Lanka. Ooh, kept a little bit low. He's another product of from Jaffna, went to St. John's College. The two fast bowlers in the middle, both from Jaffna. Can they finish off with a high, with a couple of lusty hits? Certainly can towards mid-wicket. Comes back to the second run. Will they make it? And makes it comfortably, and Sri Lanka finishes their second innings, first innings, went all out as the new batter wanted to go for the third run, and the non-striker had no interest. He was looking at the side screen, and Sri Lanka dismisses, gets all out in the last delivery.
Well, you got to give it to him. He tried to get another run, just sneak another run. Was not to be. But effort, 100%. Have a look at that one more time. Slock swept it towards mid-wicket. 2 runs, yes, they were on quite easily. But drama happens now. He wanted to come back for the third. You got to give it to this young man, young boy. He wanted every run out of this.
Oh, enthusiastic. Absolutely no chance for the third run. And the young man was dismissed. And Sri Lanka ends their innings on 233, all out. They'll be quite happy with the effort, especially considering where they were in the middle of the innings. Now, this is going to be a humongous effort. Got to be from Nepal against a good quality bowling attack of Sri Lanka. And they'll be quite happy as well.
Now, Sri Lanka would be a happier side after halfway. 233 rather, they've scored. So Nepal would have to do 234 to win this one. If they can do it, if they can manage it, that will do world of good to their confidence. Because they won the toss, bowled first. They did the good part, they did the right part, they did took the right decisions. But just the lapse in the fielding, I think that has costed them a few runs.
Highlights of these innings. Sri Lanka started really well. Pulindu and Dunin was the opening pair. Pulindu Pereira was the first man to be dismissed by Hemant Dami. Sigera and Shanmuganathan played some good shots. Putting up a good partnership for the second wicket. Exactly the 38. That was unlucky, Sigera. Shouldn't have been out. Going down the leg side. Started really well by Vimal Dinsara as well. Kept a bit low. And clean ball. Shanmuganathan was brilliant. Batting at number 3. The number 5 batter. Lakwin Abhay Singh. He played some cautious strokes. Shanmuganathan, 1 stroke too many.
Santosh has been very good for Nepal, just bowling wicket to wicket. That has been a good part. They've been taking wickets on regular intervals. There's a good inning from a couple of Sri Lankan batters, a couple of 50s being scored. And a few loose shots also to give away wickets. This was one of them. They had to go big, wanted to go big over that fielder. It was a brilliant delivery. His leg spinners have been brilliant. Yuvraj Khatri bowled at the crucial times. And excellent celebrations too.
Tabriz Shamsi watching this coverage will be happy about it. Skipper Vyas Devmika was caught at mid-wicket. This was another wicket for the left-arm spinner with a good catch. The mid-wicket fielder Kavi Jagamagi was good. So the way he got dismissed, run out. Had the right intention, trying to get back for the second run. Unfortunately, a direct hit brought the innings to a close. And this was the last delivery. Matulan Kugatan hitting it, ran for the second one. Wanted to the third run where the non-striker Newton had no interest at all. And in the end, sacrificed his wicket. With Sri Lanka finishing on 233 all out.
Yeah, it was a good start by Sigera, scored 24 runs. Shanmuganathan also played a good inning of 62 before he was bowled by Santosh. Dinsara looked good for 24 but could not quite convert that 24 into a big inning. Abhay Singh scored a good 50 or 53 but he wanted to go big and lost his wicket. Gamage, he finished his inning well for 37 runs. And Dale couldn't contribute much, but this Rajat Kumar, 7 runs was a good contribution towards the end. 233 is what they managed in the end.
Every run matters in the end, as correctly said, Ali. 233 in the allotted 50 overs. Bowling effort of Nepal, 7 bowlers used. Hemant started the proceedings well, ended well. 40 for 1. I thought Naren too bowled excellent. And Yuvraj, the leg spinner, bowled very well for his 44 for 2. But the hero of the day for me is Santosh. 4 wickets, 45 runs in his allotted 10 overs was very, very impressive. The target for Nepal is to get 234 in a slow surface. Can Sri Lanka defend it or can Nepal chase it down? That's a big question to be asked.
Good morning, doctor.
Good morning, doctor.
जब सम्मक कोलगेट मैक्स फ्रेश ले ब्रश कर देना नींद पीछे छोड़नी चाहिए
इसको कूलिंग क्रिस्टल्स लेकर से इतनी ताजा यू हैव नो अंदाजा कोलगेट मैक्स फ्रेश नींद भगाओ ताजगी जगाओ
Dwayne did not let diabetes hold him back. He feared he might have to compromise on his love for the sport when he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. With Freestyle Libre Link app, Dwayne can track his glucose levels anytime, anywhere. Today, Dwayne is living his true type.
इस मिट्टी पे घर
पापा सब
बेटा घर जिंदगी में एक ही बार बनता है भरोसा रखिए घर मजबूत ही बनेगा
एक है मौका, इसमें सब लगाऊंगा, अपने इरादों से मजबूत एक घर बनाऊंगा।
भिजवाना सिर्फ अल्ट्राटेक ही।
अल्ट्राटेक ही क्यों?
आप ही ने तो कहा था कि घर जिंदगी में सिर्फ एक ही बार बनता है।
घर एक, मौका एक, इसलिए सीमेंट भी देश का नंबर 1 अल्ट्राटेक, इंडियाज नंबर 1 सीमेंट।
वाओ, एक्सटीरियर पेंटिंग हाँ?
कौन सा पेंट?
नया बिरला ओपस।
अरे वो हर बार वाला लगाना था ना यार।
नया बिरला ओपस पेंट तो दीवारों को कड़ी धूप और धूल से सालों साल बचाता है।
डार्लिंग, हर बार वाला लगाना था, हर बार वाला।
नया बिरला ओपस पेंट्स देता है 16 साल तक की वारंटी। इनको जमाने से पीछे चलने दो। आप चुनो नया बिरला ओपस पेंट्स।
वो दरवाजा जिसके पीछे है अपॉर्चुनिटीज का खजाना। केबीसी प्ले अलोंग खेलिए और इस फेस्टिव सीजन पहली बार पाइए एक मेगा ऑफर। रेमंड फैब्रिक्स और अपैरल्स पर 20% तक का डिस्काउंट जो आप कर सकते हैं क्लेम किसी भी द रेमंड शॉप पर। खेलते रहिए केबीसी प्ले अलोंग।
Ready for the ACC Men's Under-19 Asia Cup 2024 coming up. Sri Lanka versus Nepal, live from the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. A very, very warm welcome to all of you joining us. We're looking forward to an absolutely magnificent game here.
Sri Lankan skipper, you got the coin?
Head the call.
Head is the call. Here it is. Nepal has won the toss. Hemant, what are you going to do and why?
Bowl first. Very important toss for Nepal to win, and they have decided to bowl first. Ali, what are your thoughts? I know you spoke about the team, but this is a look at the Sri Lankan squad for the 11.
As I said earlier on, they were disappointed the last time they could not finish in the top four, but this time, well, we were hoping that Sri Lanka will carry on towards the semi-final spot because they are such a proud nation, and I really want to see Sri Lankan grow at this level especially. I'm really looking forward to the captain Hemant. I think he was there the last time when they played Under-19 Asia Cup. As you said, lots of new names that we will witness from here on, and lots of superstars will be made out of this Asia Cup, and really looking forward for Nepal to perform because as Sri Lanka, Nepal also, they love the cricket back home. Everybody, I'm sure they will be looking at this game and looking for the future stars. Hemant Dhami, the captain from Nepal.
Here is the first ball. The skipper for Nepal. A bit of swing. There is a bit of swing. There is some interest. Definite swing.
And that is why the captain wanted to bowl first. He wanted to have that advantage early on.
Goes over the top, not in control, but he should get a boundary, I think. Yes, he does, but it was sliding and went off an outside edge. Bit more pace. Oh, taken at cover. That was bowled with a little bit more intent by Hemant, pitching it up, and the left-hander drew rather loosely, and Nepal strikes first blood. Well, Sri Lanka losing a big wicket just in the third over. Sharujan Shamuganathan on strike. Just one slip for him. Now, he was looking to start around midland leg and find that movement.
Yeah, more floaters by the captain Hemant.
Nicely driven, nicely driven. That's the first real authentic shot. Oh, good shot. Very good shot. Little bit uppish, but I like it.
Neatly played, mid off in the circle, and one bounce goes to the boundary. Outside edge, and goes to the boundary.
Loud appeal, and the finger goes up. He strikes. Naren Saul strikes for Nepal. The man who was looking dangerous, Sigera, needs to depart.
Sigera gone for 24. Sri Lanka 47 for 2.
Nicely driven. Good oh, not good fielding. For a moment I thought he had it covered. Nicely played. We'll get a boundary here. That is a clever shot. Oh, that is brilliantly bowled. That is extremely well bowled. I believe that's a delivery. He should have been pushing, playing forward. The one that came in with the arm, it went quickly. That's a clever delivery.
Game changing. 88 for 3 as Vimad Dinsara walks back after scoring 24 of 29.
Oh, again, came down the track, was not comfortable at all. They know it. There's an opportunity coming around the corner any time because they're frustrating them.
Good use of the feet. Just clearing that extra cover fielder. What an effort. But could not stop that Naran South. But full marks should be given to the batter. You're talking about the boundaries. Nicely managed. Brilliant timing. Excellent placement.
Brings up the 54, Shanmuganathan. The magnificent knock, batting at number 3, experienced player for Sri Lanka, the wicket keeper. He has played according to situation of the game as well as the pitch. He's been really good to make it count and make it big. And now chance, direct hit. Oh! The mid-wicket fielder could have easily passed on to the bowler or the backup fielder, but he didn't. He wanted to go for the glory and he missed it.
Well, yes, you could see that disappointment from the fielder who backed up.
Long on fielder, clears him. Ball stroked by Abhay Singh. We said before that he has to play his national game. Left arm spinner turning back in. He said thank you very much and goes over long on.
गेंदे के फूल लेते आना।
What? और 5 डजन मिट्टी के दिए।
समझे, Mr. NRI?
Yup, I got it. With Galaxy AI on my S24 Ultra. What will you Galaxy AI today?
Introducing double chocolate double gooey fudge.
और क्लीनिंग भी डबल।
क्यों? गाला का 2-in-1 सुपर स्क्रब है ना।
गाला सुपर स्क्रब में है स्टील वूल और ग्रीन स्क्रब का कंबाइंड परफॉर्मेंस, यानी 3 गुना बेहतर क्लीनिंग।
There you go, as he spoke. Vacant gap, couple of bounces, or maybe one bounce and went to the boundary.
It was bowled outside off, and from there he's dragged it towards the mid-wicket. Never easy, but he's made it look so good. Oh, poor shot selection from Shanmuganathan. He was looking so good until now. That is a big blow, big wicket for Nepal.
Nevertheless, a good knock by Shanmuganathan. Gone for 62 of 99. Sri Lanka 164 as the players and the umpires have a drinks.
And that's his 50. Very fine innings from Lakwin Abhay Singh. And what an innings from this young left-hander. Don't forget, he came in at a time when Sri Lanka were 88 for 3, and no doubt that appreciation is well deserved because they understand the value that this young man has added to this score. Santosh Yadav There goes the sweep and very well played. That's a boundary. Goes big, goes high, might be taken in the deep. Yes, it's taken. He positioned himself underneath it. Looked very stable as he took the catch. Nepal gets their 5th wicket, and the big one of Lakwin Abesingha made 50 and then was looking to try and take the long handle, looked to charge, but just couldn't clear the long on fielder.
Loud appeal, what a delivery. But unmoved, oh, he raises his finger, he took his own time, Akbar Ali. And look at that celebration.
I think the batsman made the mistake. The umpire was not giving it out. He shook his head saying no, and then he saw the batter walking. He had no option but to rule the batsman out. Oh, taken at mid-wicket, wicket number 7.
Wickets tumbling down here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. They are making a comeback. Nepal under 19, all of a sudden, they are all over the batters of Sri Lanka under 19.
Slog sweep, deep mid-wicket fielder, and takes it. Judges really well. The line was very close to him, but he made sure he kept his cool. And Manisha dismisses. With Santosh picking up his 4th wicket.
Very, very smart catch. Praveen Manish scored 2. It's 201 for 8.
Mid-off in the circle. Gamage goes over the top. Couple of bouncers and goes to the boundary. There you go. And 1 bounce for a boundary. That's a good shot. Straight to the side screen. Good Yorker. 2 says Gamage. No chance. Gamage got to get back. The misfield, and they run for the extra run and direct hit. Comedy of errors in the end. Gamage perishes. Did the right thing. He had to get back for the 2nd run to get the strike back. While doing that, he loses his wicket. Sri Lanka won't be that unhappy with that effort, especially from Gamage.
231 for 9.
Certainly can towards mid-wicket. Comes back for the 2nd run. Will they make it? And makes it comfortably. And Sri Lanka finishes their 2nd innings. Beg your pardon, 1st innings. Went all out as the new batter wanted to go for the 3rd run, and the non-striker had no interest. He was looking at the side screen, and Sri Lanka dismisses, gets all out in the last delivery.
Well, you got to give it to him. He tried to get another run, just sneak another run. Was not to be. But effort, 100%. Have a look at that one more time. Slock swept it towards mid-wicket. 2 runs, yes, they were on quite easily. But drama happens now. He wanted to come back for the 3rd. You got to give it to this young man, young boy. He wanted every run out of this. Yeah, it was a good start by Segera, scored 24 runs. Shamagunathan also played a good inning of 62 before he was bowled by Santosh. Then Sara looked good for 24, but could not quite convert that 24 into a big inning. Abesingha scored a good 50 or 53, but he wanted to go big and lost his wicket. Gamage, he finished his inning well for 37 runs.
In the allotted 50 overs, bowling effort of Nepal, 7 bowlers used. Hemant started the proceedings well, ended well. 40-1. I thought Naren too bowled excellent. And Yuvraj, the leg spinner, bowled very well for his 44-2. But the hero of the day for me is Santosh. 4 wickets, 45 runs in his allotted 10 overs was very, very impressive.
Introducing double chocolate double gooey fudge.
और क्लीनिंग भी डबल।
क्यों? गाला का 2-in-1 सुपर स्क्रब है ना।
गाला सुपर स्क्रब में है स्टील वूल और ग्रीन स्क्रब का कंबाइंड परफॉर्मेंस, यानी 3 गुना बेहतर क्लीनिंग।
एशिया कप अंडर 19 में फिर से मचने वाला है धमाका। जैसे 16 साल के सचिन ने 1989 में दिखाया था अपना कमाल, क्या अब 13 साल का वैभव दिखाएगा वही जज्बा? देखिए एसीसी मेंस अंडर 19 एशिया कप इंडिया वर्सेस पाकिस्तान 30 नवंबर लाइव सोनी लिव पर।
इस मिट्टी पे घर।
पापा साहब
बेटा, घर जिंदगी में एक ही बार बनता है।
भरोसा रखिए, घर मजबूत ही बनेगा।
एक है मौका, इसमें सब लगाऊंगा, अपने इरादों से मजबूत एक घर बनाऊंगा।
भिजवाना सिर्फ अल्ट्राटेक ही।
अल्ट्राटेक ही क्यों?
आप ही ने तो कहा था कि घर जिंदगी में सिर्फ एक ही बार बनता है।
घर एक, मौका एक, इसलिए सीमेंट भी देश का नंबर 1 अल्ट्राटेक, इंडियाज नंबर 1 सीमेंट।
इस मिट्टी पे घर।
पापा साहब
बेटा, घर जिंदगी में एक ही बार बनता है।
भरोसा रखिए, घर मजबूत ही बनेगा।
एक है मौका, इसमें सब लगाऊंगा, अपने इरादों से मजबूत एक घर बनाऊंगा।
भिजवाना सिर्फ अल्ट्राटेक ही।
अल्ट्राटेक ही क्यों?
आप ही ने तो कहा था कि घर जिंदगी में सिर्फ एक ही बार बनता है।
घर एक, मौका एक, इसलिए सीमेंट भी देश का नंबर 1 अल्ट्राटेक, इंडियाज नंबर 1 सीमेंट।
वो दरवाजा जिसके पीछे है अपॉर्चुनिटीज का खजाना। केबीसी प्ले अलोंग खेलिए और इस फेस्टिव सीजन पहली बार पाइए एक मेगा ऑफर। रेमंड फैब्रिक्स और अपैरल्स पर 20% तक का डिस्काउंट, जो आप कर सकते हैं क्लेम किसी भी द रेमंड शॉप पर। खेलते रहिए केबीसी प्ले अलोंग। क्रिकेट के इतिहास की सबसे बड़ी जंग एशिया कप अंडर 19 में फिर से मचने वाला है धमाका। जैसे 16 साल के सचिन ने 1989 में दिखाया था अपना कमाल, क्या अब 13 साल का वैभव दिखाएगा वही जज्बा? देखिए एसीसी मेंस अंडर 19 एशिया कप इंडिया वर्सेस पाकिस्तान 30 नवंबर लाइव सोनी लिव पर।
इस मिट्टी पे घर।
पापा साहब
बेटा, घर जिंदगी में एक ही बार बनता है।
भरोसा रखिए, घर मजबूत ही बनेगा।
एक है मौका, इसमें सब लगाऊंगा, अपने इरादों से मजबूत एक घर बनाऊंगा।
भिजवाना सिर्फ अल्ट्राटेक ही।
अल्ट्राटेक ही क्यों?
आप ही ने तो कहा था कि घर जिंदगी में सिर्फ एक ही बार बनता है।
घर एक, मौका एक, इसलिए सीमेंट भी देश का नंबर 1 अल्ट्राटेक, इंडियाज नंबर 1 सीमेंट।
अब बर्गर किंग में मिले 2 crispy veg burgers at just ₹79 and 2 crispy chicken burgers at just ₹99. See you at Burger King. रेमंड लाया है आपके लिए एक अद्भुत अवसर, जो दे सकता है आपको केबीसी परिवार से जुड़ने का मौका। तो जल्द ही अपनी नजदीकी द रेमंड शॉप पर जाइए और केबीसी क्विज का QR कोड स्कैन करके छोटा सा क्विज खेलिए। जीतने वालों में होंगे कुछ किस्मत वाले जो घर से नहीं, यहाँ गुणी जनता बनकर देखेंगे ये अद्भुत खेल जिसे हम कहते हैं
कौन बनेगा करोड़पति।
तो रोज स्कैन करके खेलिए और अपनी किस्मत आजमाइए।
क्या स्टाइल है।
ये आ गया आपका नया बिरला ओपस पेंट।
नया इंटीरियर पेंट, नॉट स्मार्ट एट ऑल विकी। वो खरीदो जो सब खरीदते हैं।
शुक्ला जी, नया बिरला ओपस पेंट्स 15% ज्यादा कवरेज देता है।
नहीं, दिमाग मत लगाओ, वो लगाओ जो सब लगाते हैं।
नया बिरला ओपस 10% फ्री पेंट देता है। देखो,
वो लगाओ जो सब लगा।
इनको जमाने से पीछे चलने दो, आप चुनो नया बिरला ओपस पेंट्स।
क्रिकेट के इतिहास की सबसे बड़ी जंग एशिया कप अंडर 19 में फिर से मचने वाला है धमाका। जैसे 16 साल के
Welcome back. It is the Asia Cup, the Under-19 Asia Cup, I should say. Sri Lanka versus Nepal. Sri Lanka was put into bat and made 231 all out in the last ball of the 50th over with fine knocks from Shanmuganathan 62 and also Abe Singh making 50. Gamage making a very useful 37.
7 bowlers being used by Nepal. Hemant, the captain, I know was 40 for 1. Naren, the left-arm spinner, bowled well for his 45 for 1. Yuvraj, the leg spinner, 44 for 2. Santosh was the pick of the bowlers, 45 for 4 in his allotted 10 overs.
Well, Lakshmana Singh was very good. Well, we do know that Shanmuganathan made a fine 62 of 99, but it was Lakshmana Singh that gave the innings a little bit of momentum with some outstanding stroke play. 50 or 53, not afraid to calm down the pitch, to go over the top, took on the spinner, some lovely drives. Some slog sweeps as well in between. Very aggressive, attacking, and a fine innings of 50. And an unforgettable 50, an important 50 for him in this opening game before he held out to the man at long on. Right, this is what Nepal need. They need 232 at 4.64 runs and over. Hey, that's wrong. It says 233. It's a very hot afternoon here at Sharjah, and let's see how the Nepali openers set about trying to get this target. What do you reckon, Faviz Maroof? What should Sri Lanka be looking to do? Obviously, wickets at the top, but then on this surface, we've seen that it's a slow surface, so the fast bowlers will need to try and develop a method bowling here.
I think it's going to be crucial for both the sides, the first 10 overs. In these conditions, one might say that best time to bat is with the new ball. And whereas the two quicks from Sri Lanka, if they can get some movement, get some bounce, make it uncomfortable for the Nepal openers. This is what Sri Lanka will be looking for. Early wickets. If not, it'll be tough work.
Indeed, it will be tough work, no doubt. And it's a big moment for this young man hailing from the northern province. And he has been rated very highly. He'll bowled 2 slips. What's the name of the bowler? So I believe it's Newton who will open the bowling. Comes with a massive reputation
Newton. Third out on the boundary, fine leg out. 2 slips. Right, play is the call. And it is Newton, left arm. And straight away strikes the bat hard. It kept a bit low. I think as a left arm, if you can get some movement inwards to the right hander, that'll be something that the opening batter has got to look out for. The length is going to be crucial. We've seen it in the first innings, back of the length. It's keeping it slightly lower. The length is going to be crucial with the new ball, I'm sure. Well, Tripathi, the batter on strike. Now the field gets changed a bit. The second slip goes out to short mid-wicket. And Newton swings the ball back into the right hand, I'm sure. So he's got a man at short mid-wicket. Interesting to see whether he runs it across and also brings it back. He's got a tight offside field. That's the one. That's quite brisk, though. It's not bouncing, going through to the keeper. At that occasion, the ball did not swing back. Just went with the angle. And that's the doubt you create on the batsman's mind with the new ball. The left arm with the new ball. Dangerous when the ball is swinging back. And when it's not, as a batter, got to reach out to it, especially outside the off stump. I like this move by the Sri Lankan skipper, Theomika, getting the second slip to the mid-wicket area, creating that doubt on the batsman's mind for the one that swings in. Edge, that's where the second slip would have been. It runs away for 4. That was full. He was going hard at it. And it is Akash Tripathi who gets off the mark. Yeah, second slip would have gobbled it. The seam position possibly from Newton was to swing back into the right hand, but absolutely no swing. As they say, when you slash hard, the third man fielder absolutely had no chance. Rubbing salt into the wound just as you move the second slip to mid-wicket. It goes through the second slip area. Guess what? Next delivery, mid-wicket, move back to the slips. That's a reactive decision. Let's see now. That's a good line. He's generally been good with that line. He hasn't got bounce. We know that the surface has stayed down. But Newton has run in, has bowled briskly, and also bowled that line outside the off stump. So the batter looking to bat outside the crease, Akash Tripathi. Again, look at that bounce. It's keeping very, very low. That must be quite ominous. Now, Tanuja Rajapaksa is keeping wickets here because he was not in the original 11, but he's in the 15. He is a wicket keeper, though he has not been a regular keeper. So Shahrukh and Shamughanathan not fielding. So instead, Sri Lanka has been given the opportunity of using Tanuja Rajapaksa. I believe Shamughanathan has suffered some cramps and he's resting, so he's been given that replacement. Now from round the wicket. Again, the bounce. The bounce is certainly could be a worry for the batters, as that ball is hardly bouncing, not even stump high. That's the end of the first over, 4 without loss.
Dwayne did not let diabetes hold him back. He feared he might have to compromise on his love for the sport when he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. With Freestyle Libre Link app, Dwayne can track his glucose levels anytime, anywhere. Today, Dwayne is living his true type. Opening the batting and opening the bowling.
Stockily built, strongly built young man, Dulnit Sigera. 2 slips for him and a packed offside field. 3 on the leg side, 3rd on the boundary. Friendly full toss, punch through extra cover. Might run away to the boundary. It does. A gentle start, nicely put away.
A gentle loosener by Sigera. Nicely dealt by Mayan. Leading into that drive all around the ground. Most importantly, found that gap for perfection. Poor start by Sigera.
Yep, low full toss. Going for that extra yard in length, possibly searching for some movement in the air. Just over pitching and nicely punched through extra cover. This outfield is quite quick. Nepal getting off to a quick start. 8 of the first 7 deliveries. That's better. That's more in line around the off stump on a length. That will be the line and length Sigera will be expected to bowl, who's by no means express. He's medium pace. Different to Ranjit Kumar Newton, who bowled that first over, who's brisk though there wasn't bounce. Sigera is far more gentle in his pace.
The length is going to be crucial. You don't have the pace as a bowler. The length becomes paramount. You cannot overpitch. Batsman will murder you.
Oh, what a shot that is. He's picking those areas, this time on the leg side. Should trickle away for 4 more. That was pitched up. Nicely done. The second boundary in the over.
2 full. The first boundary was a full toss. This was almost a full toss of half volley. Angling towards the pads. Almost becomes a free hit. Both the fielders in the leg side in front of square. And almost from the middle and offs line. Flicked it across by Mayan Yadev, showing his intent quite clear. Attack the new ball. Straight away the second slip disappears to mid-wicket.
Yeah, it's a moral victory for the opening batters. Removing a close field at that time. Just a hint of jag back from Sigera, pitching just outside the off stump.
Yeah, much better length. Pulling the length back in that good length. Not back of the length, slightly fuller. The in-between length what this Saja pitch demands.
Plenty of advice. Sri Lanka defending. 233, so 234 is what they're after. Well bowled, that's the length. That time it went straight through. The previous one swung back. Again, you could see that there is a lack of bounce on the surface.
Yeah, much better length, much better line. Just holding its line outside the off stump. And beaten all ends up. Opening the batting, opening the bowling. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Very dangerous with the as an opener. But can he do the job for Sri Lanka with the new ball in his hand?
Last ball of the over. Oh, he pulls out something behind the bowler's arm, something that distracts the batter. Yeah, that's the problem. There why you could see the offender walking right across even as the bowler was about to bowl. So no surprises that Mayan Yadev pulled out. Right, he's got to re-bowl the last ball. Better. Again, you could see that wicket to wicket length. Very difficult to get away. 12 without loss. It's bending his back, looking to bowl briskly, but it's not bouncing.
Yeah. And also the other factor is that ball is not swinging back into the right-hander. So this becomes really hard for the left-hander not to give too much width outside the off stump. With the new ball, any batter in the top order just loves the width. So this is where young Newton's ability will be tested. I'm sure it's a massive occasion for the young man. Hailing out from Jaffna. I don't think much first 11 cricket in school structure he has played much. Found himself, as you correctly said, Roshan has been speaking about this young man for a while. And it's good to see him running in on a slow pitch, bending his back, getting the length right. Lovely.
On the pads this time. The first time that he was offline will come back for 2. Good strong return. And just talking about Jaffna, I think it's great to hear that there are so many young cricketers that are coming through. We remember the Lanka Premier League picked up Vijaykanth Vyaskant, came on and made a massive impression in that first year, and then had a trial with in an IPL squad, then was in the reckoning. He's very much under the radar of the Sri Lankan selectors, and now 2 other young cricketers in this side from the Northern Province, and plenty young ones coming through. Well bowled. That's the one that came back a little bit from outside the off stump. That's the angle he's searching for when he looks to pitch it outside the off stump.
Yeah, good change. Young Newton understanding that the ball is not swinging back in from the over the wicket. That's been the impressive part, apart from the second delivery. Second delivery and the third. The lengths have been good. It's full, it's not that full. The perfect length what this pitch demands. Just there, swinging back in. And what both these batters are doing, especially Akash, is not committing his front foot across. He's opening things up, waiting till the last moment to see whether there's any swing. And the last moment, just bringing the bat down as straight as possible. This is good stuff. Good battle between the bat and the ball.
And you could also see that Ranjit Kumar is making a good effort. He's looking to bowl with a lot of purpose, bending his back, a lot of effort. That's a good over. Just 2 runs off it, 3 done, 14 without loss, Nepal.
आपके डेली खाने में न्यूट्रेला सोया मिलाएं, जिसमें है 52% प्रोटीन। पुलाव नहीं, न्यूट्रेला पुलाव। पराठा नहीं, न्यूट्रेला पराठा। सादी सब्जी नहीं, न्यूट्रेला सब्जी। इंडिया को स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाते हैं, न्यूट्रेला खाते हैं।
To watch live, you can follow ACC Cricket Council on Instagram, and by doing that, you could get plenty of updates. Forced off the back foot. Gets a single off the first ball.
$15 for no loss. I'm sure the dressing room talk in the mid-innings would have been from Nepal side. We should get a good start. Try and maximize the first 10 overs. As we said, best time to bat is with the new ball. Once the ball loses the harshness, the shine, the middle overs, which we saw during Sri Lankan innings as well. The spinners dictated terms. Beautifully played. In the gap. Cow point fielder on pursuit. And beats it. Oh no, brilliant effort. I'm sure the third umpire would be called to have a look, but a valiant attempt to save 1 run by the Sri Lankan field at cow point.
Yeah, good effort. He hit it on the up. Nicely leant into it, went through cover. A great effort by the fielder running back. It's so important that every run gets saved here in games like this. No, I think that's 4. I think if I saw it right, it did touch the rope. Let's wait for the umpire. He'll make the final call, but that's what my eyes see.
Tanvir Ahmed, the third umpire from Bangladesh, making that call. Rightly so. A valiant attempt by the field at cow point. And Segera, with the cardinal mistake of giving width outside the yaw stump. With his pace, he has to be gun barrel straight. If not, you ask him for trouble.
Now 19 into the 4th over. Very encouraging start for Nepal. Considering that it's 234 that they're after. You could see that positive intent on the part of the batter. You could see that feet movement of Akash looking to get into line and looking for that positive intent even as he pushes defensively.
Yeah, the sound of that bat is quite crisp, isn't it? Even the forward defense in the last delivery, solid as ever.
Very important that they set the tone, Nepal, with a good opening partnership for the rest to follow. Well, how will the Sri Lankan spinners react? It's a much better line because we did see that the Nepal spinners were very difficult to get away. They were good with their change-ups. The lines and lengths were good. Plenty of variety in their bowling mix. So on a pitch that's dying in terms of bounce, won't be easy for the spinners to be taken apart or score runs off.
Won't be long before the spinners will be called on. If I look at how the Nepal spinners bowled and the pitch reacted towards it, I'm sure Vihas Devmika, the captain, would be thinking of it right now, whether to bring the spinners from the far end, where the in from Newtons, or else present over with Segera. Probably complete this so and get the spinner from the media box in. But it's paramount. You just have to bring the changes. That's what Nepal did really well. They never let the Sri Lankan batters settle in for a combination. They kept changing the bowlers. 7 bowlers being used. It was a good show by the Nepali captain.
Wants a single, doesn't get it. 20 without loss.
टिप चाहिए, पैसा लगाना है, तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ. कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, सेफ रहेगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा. अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है, तो बताओ. सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र.
आपके डेली खाने में न्यूट्रेला सोया मिलाए, जिसमें है 52% प्रोटीन. पुलाव नहीं, न्यूट्रेला पुलाव. पराठा नहीं, न्यूट्रेला पराठा. सादी सब्जी नहीं, न्यूट्रेला सब्जी. इंडिया को स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाते हैं, न्यूट्रेला खाते हैं.
What encouragement. That's just what you need as a team, as a player, to know that your nation, your fans are behind you. So Ranjit Kumar Newton, that's a wide. Now we've spoken about the fast bowlers. We've spoken about how good he is, this young man. Mathulan Kugadas, that's another name, Maha, that you need to watch out. He's in this side. Again, another player from the northern province, slinging action. An interesting prospect as far as Mathulan Kugadas is. I was expecting him to share the new ball.
I'll be tempted to at least get him a couple of overs just to see with his slingy action if he can get some movement in the air. And possibly later on in the innings, once the ball started reverse swing, and if he's able to have the the ability to create that art. The young man, Newton, nice easy approach, strong action, and bends his back. What he can work for something for the future, possibly would be his front arm. Don't think he's making use of the front arm much. Something that he could have a look, maybe the coaching staff looking at this coverage. The left arm for me can add a lot. There you go, it goes up, straight comes down. Possibly a bit more force will make his follow through much better, much more pace as he builds some muscle. The body gets stronger the more cricket he plays. That's certainly someone to look out for. Has the hunger.
Yeah, you're right. People talk about the non-bowling arm, and the point you make about that left arm, you're talking about pulling it hard. It adds a little bit more, and then obviously the body goes into it. There's more follow through in it. So much of technique, isn't it, when it goes into either batting or bowling? So much to do, little things.
Little things goes a long way, Roshan. I remember playing days, Dilhar Fernando. He bowled quick, he bowled 150. But he could have been more consistent with his pace if he had to use his one arm. He never used it, just went up and down straight. Newton is not that bad, but something to improve since he's only 18, 19. Long way to go. So I reckon this is where the young man can work a little bit, but definitely a future prospect, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's amazing. Slight tinkering could yield so much of results. Either the slight adjustment of an arm or a head position. I mean, you can pick hundreds of things that you want to do, but eventually it works out well.
The wrist position, something that as well, so that's something probably for the later on. But definitely getting the basics right. A little tinkering can go a long way. Even if you're a batter, you're a spinner, you're a bowler, those things matter a lot.
Well bowled. It's a very good comeback. Just a wide and then plenty of dots. 21 without loss.
आपके डेली खाने में न्यूट्रेला सोया मिलाएं, जिसमें है 52% प्रोटीन। पुलाव नहीं, न्यूट्रेला पुलाव। पराठा नहीं, न्यूट्रेला पराठा। सादी सब्जी नहीं, न्यूट्रेला सब्जी। इंडिया को स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाते हैं, न्यूट्रेला खाते हैं।
दिन आया है शगना का, सोने का परछावा मैं तुझको पहनावा, जश्नों के मैं तारों से
साथ सजेंगे तो खूब जचेंगे. Ethnics by Raymond.
Courtesy Newton Ranjit Kumar has bowled 3 overs for 7. Segera it is. That will be the line he's expected to bowl. Just keep probing around that off stump. Dulnit Segera.
The wicketkeeper Rajapaksha just inquiring from Segera whether to move mid-wicket to the offside, which I feel is not a bad option if he's going to bowl that off-stump line.
Well, you need to download the ACC app now because there's so much happening. And you could get updates. You could subscribe to the YouTube channel. That is at Asian Cricket Council TV to watch live. You could follow ACC on Instagram. In the modern day and age where digital media is so strong.
And your favorite app, Instagram. You've been very active, Roshana Besingha.
No,
posting pictures of yourself.
That's not me. It's more like you, Mr. Maroof.
Don't we all love social media?
Oh, yeah, most people do. Yeah, it's the order of the day. If you're not on social media, you're missing something. Oh, well bowled, well bowled. Good length. He was looking to go over the top. He was not close, head up. And what happened from Segera was it angled back. Very nearly clipped the bail.
A wild, ugly slog. Was it a slow ball? No. It was seam up. Just hint of movement towards the right hander. Mayan trying to go over mid-wicket. Almost lost his off-pole. Encouraging stuff for Segera. Good start in this over. 3-dot deliveries. Mayan, now they're feeling the pressure. The last over just went for 1 run. Only the solitary wide delivery.
I think this is what Sri Lanka has done well, but punched nicely. They'll want to. What Sri Lanka did well especially with Ranjit Kumar, is to dry out the runs, build dots. And then we did see the response of Mayan, who was looking to break free.
Mayan Yadav is trying to break free, but the efforts of Segera ever since his first over has been good for a bowler who's not quick, not express, medium pace. It's going to be challenging in these sort of conditions. But what he's doing really well is that he's learning fast.
Bowled, very well bowled. That's a good length. Didn't move in, but held its line.
Yeah, genuinely beaten outside the off stump. Goes to show it doesn't have to move a lot. Fraction is more than enough. It's all to do with the line and the length. Perfect by Segera.
Yeah, that's the angle he creates. Went slightly wide of the crease. No real lateral movement, but I thought it was more the angle, but that was cleverly bowled. Very good length. He's bowled a good over, just 2 runs. Last ball. India single of the last ball, 3 of the over. 24 without loss, 6 done.
वो दरवाजा जिसके पीछे है अपॉर्चुनिटीज का खजाना केबीसी प्ले अलोंग खेलिए और इस फेस्टिव सीजन पहली बार पाइए एक मेगा ऑफर रेमंड फैब्रिक्स और अपैरल्स पर 20% तक का डिस्काउंट जो आप कर सकते हैं क्लेम किसी भी द रेमंड शॉप पर खेलते रहिए केबीसी प्ले अलोंग
Just wanting to ensure that they get off to a solid base and allow the rest of the batters to try and build. Ranjit Kumar, Newton Ranjit Kumar from over the wicket.
Just have the feeling something will give in. The probably this over, the next last 2 overs, just the 4 runs being given away by the 2 quicks of Sri Lanka. Both these batters trying to show the approach of trying to attack. I like this move by the Sri Lankan skipper, having 2 slips still in place, believing that Newton can find that outside edge. And that's the only way Sri Lanka will stay in this game, by picking up wicket in regular intervals.
Absolutely, I think they need to look for wickets here. And also now, this is where the temperament of the Nepal opening batters will be tested. You spoke about the last 2 overs, where plenty of dots, just a few runs. 28 dots already, but we did see Segera and Ranjit Kumar looking to build on those dots. Wants a single. Now, had that hit, now it has hit. It has, the bails have been dislodged. The Sri Lankan fielders are getting excited. Let's see what the umpire does. He's going upstairs. It's a direct hit.
Direct hit's always very close, but looking at the body language.
Don't speak or keep quiet.
It isn't always direct hits can be really close. But looking at the body language of the Sri Lankan team, is not that convincing. Good pick up, powerful throw. Ooh, it's the bat in the air. This angle, the fielder who threw the ball is covering it. Possibly the angle from the other end would tell us a story.
Yep, you need to go through, get to that square leg angle. Point shows nothing because that fielder is in the way. That's a tight call for the umpire. Right. So not out is the decision of the third umpire. So Nepal will breathe a little bit easier. We know that direct hits can be tight and almost tight there, but not quite.
Yeah. Good piece of fielding and extra cover.
Sri Lankan fielders just making sure that they keep the batters on their toes. Don't let them take those quick runs. Again, can't find the fielder. Lack of pace. He's struggling to time the ball. You could see that. He was looking to go square, but just didn't have enough pace on that delivery.
Missed out Mayan Yadav. That was there to be put away. Short way outside your stump. Rather than timing it and placing it, he tried to budgeon it and missed out.
3 dots, 3 to go. Again this time. Good fielding, very good fielding. This is great out cricket by Sri Lanka. That's the captain. Leading from the front. Making sure that every single is prevented.
The captain leading from the front. Previous occasion, directed, almost got the batter. This time, throwing himself to his left to save a couple of runs. I like this move by Newton, changing the
Good morning, doctor. Good morning, doctor.
जबसम्म कोलगेट मैक्स फ्रेशले ब्रश गर्दैनौ निन्द्राले पिछा छोड्ने छैन।
यसको कुलिङ क्रिस्टल्सले गर्छ यति ताजा यु हैव नो अन्दाजा। कोलगेट मैक्स फ्रेश निन्द्रा भगाऊ ताजगी जगाऊ।
A couple of runs taken.
Overall, good cricket by these two teams. Nicely managed. Just wanted to confirm everything is fine at the deep square leg region. So a couple of runs to end the over number 8, and this is what happened. Brilliant work, saving some runs for his team.
Some soccer skills coming into play. Still umpire Afridi making sure that the right decision is made. Runs given. 8 overs gone. It's 28 for none. Slip in place, that's good cricket. Realizing the importance of getting wickets, because it's the wickets that will win the game for Sri Lanka. They might not be able to defend it otherwise.
Absolutely, and as of now, they're trying to create that pressure on the batters by bowling as many as dot balls. Though both the openers got a couple of boundaries to their name.
And keeping a little low. It's very interesting to see when does the Sri Lankan captain brings in his X-factor. Mathulan Kagudas, Roshan sir and Parveez were talking about in the previous stint. He may turn out to be the X-factor. He's got that sling in his action, a bit of a malinga in him. And it's when he decides, the captain decides to bring him on, because they do need to break this partnership right here, right now. Runs. Couple for sure. Good effort, very good effort. And as they come back for the third, good running. Good positive running by the Nepal pair.
Every run matters in this game. For Sri Lanka, he has saved a run. And for Nepal, Mayan and Akash running hard, converting the double into 3 runs. And look at the support they are getting from the crowd. So pleasing to the eyes. What an effort coming from the fielder in the deep. Saving some runs for his team. But as of now, these two are looking in control.
They're in no hurry whatsoever. 4.89 the run rate required. Cuts and beats the fielder too. And will run down to the point boundary. That is a very good shot by Akash. Width given and obliged.
Growing in confidence, Akash Tripathi taking on Ranjit Kumar. A much needed boundary. Offered, always in control. Trying to hit it hard. Perfect timing and placement. Valiant effort from the fielder at point. But what matters are the 4 runs for Nepal.
The pressure will keep on building, piling up on Sri Lanka with every boundary. Remember, Nepal has the habit of beating big teams. Starting off with Pakistan back in 2002. They beat Pakistan in the World Cup 2002. Then beat South Africa in 2004. Again beat South Africa in 2006. Beat New Zealand in 2016. And the latest victim has been Afghanistan in the 2024 World Cup. They beat Afghanistan too. So they do have that habit of beating big teams. And that side, 2002 side, was led by Salman Bhatt, which has had Azhar Ali in that. Junaid Zia also in that side. So one cannot decide at the moment. 9 gone, 35 for none.
.35 for no loss, and in the previous over you're talking about Mathulan, the X-factor bowler. Instead of the spinner, he could have easily got Mathulan from this end, create that pressure. The captain has different plans.
Absolutely. Just waiting. Maybe he's waiting for the ball to get old a little. just to get that reverse swing going. That can be one reason. Cannot hold on for too long because 4.87 is the required run rate, 35 already on the board. Both looking very good, very solid. That's where the captaincy will matter. Nepal captain was brilliant with his changes, with his field placements, bowling changes. Sri Lanka will have to do the same.
And whenever you talk about reversing, the first name which comes to my mind is the great Wakayus. Even with the new ball, he was lethal with those in-swinging Yorkers. So with that sling action, we can expect Mathulan to get something from the surface. Ball coming into the right-hander that might create a problem.
Absolutely, I'm really looking forward because Roshan sir and Parvez really speak high of him. So we'll have to wait. When does the captain decides to bring him on? This is good cricket, very good cricket. Good single. Keep it going. So the belief is there. You can just tell by the way the camp is relaxed at the moment.
Communication straight away went for that run, responding the call of his partner was Mayan. What a start they have provided to Nepal, 36 for no loss.
Nicely swept for one. Pressure will get to Sri Lanka with every run. 10 done, 37 for none.
Aggressive as well, getting on the board and showing some respect. Shot of the day for me.
Yeah, definitely the power play belonging to this pair of Nepal. They haven't scored many runs, but they've not lost the wicket. Remember, Sri Lanka scored 36 runs, but they lost one wicket. That's the only difference. So here is it. What's we all been waiting for. Mathulan Kukadas. Lots been talked about him. The slingy action. Slip in place for him. Yep, on target. On target. So he may turn out to be the X factor.
Oh, absolutely. What a start. On target, be watchful. Mayan and Akash. It's not easy to take on Mathulan with that slingy action. And they need to watch out for those incoming deliveries. And talking about this pair, Mayan and Akash, they have got plenty of runs coming into this tournament. They had a 5-match series against Karnataka under-19 team. Rich in form, Akash Tripathi, couple of 50s to his name. Mayan also managed to get a 50 against Karnataka under-19 touring team.
He's appealing for it, but going down. He was the only one who was appealing, by the way. Didn't get any support from behind the stumps.
Got excited, bit animated. And he has the right to appeal. It's up to the umpire whether to raise the finger or not. Clearly drifting down the leg, and Akbar Ali has some other thoughts. So he's troubling the batters with those incoming deliveries. A good start for Kukathas.
सो एभ्रीबडी एकदमै इन्ट्रेस्टिङ खेल भइराखेको छ यतिखेर मैले तपाईहरुलाई जानकारी गराए यतिखेर पनि ओभरको तेस्रो बल गर्ने क्रममा यहाँ रहनेछन् एक त बल पनि डट बल खेलिदिएका हुन् यो पटक पनि मयान यादवले र मयान यादव यहाँ निकै नै खतरनाक ब्याटिङ गरिरहेका छन् यतिखेर यो कुराको जानकारी गराए सम्पूर्ण साथीहरुलाई नयाँ साथीहरुले लाइभलाई लाइक पनि गर्दिम है एक लाइक पनि हान्दै जानु होला सबैजना साथीहरु मिलेर यहाँबाट नेपालले लगभग उत्कृष्ट सुरुवात पनि पाइसकेको छ यो कुराको जानकारी गराए र हेरम ओभरको तेस्रो बल गर्ने क्रममा यहाँबाट हेरम साथीहरु बलको सामना गर्नका लागि यहाँ उठाएर खेल्न चाहन्थे तर अपिल पनि कडा रहेको थियो तर ब्याट र बलको भने त्यति राम्रो सम्पर्क भएन मयङ्क यादवको हातमा अनि त्यसपछि भने पक्कै पनि भएको छ डट बलको सामना गरेको छ थोरै पक्कै पनि स्टम्प चाहिँ मिस भइराखेको थियो अन्ततः यो डट बल भएको छ यो सँगै अब भने ओभरको 5औं बलको सामना गर्नका लागि फेरि पनि स्ट्राइकमा रहनेछन् मयान यादवको कुरा गर्ने हो भने उनले 18 रन बनाएर खेलिरहेका छन् 32 बलबाट लेफ्ट आर्म ओभर द विकेटबाट एकपटक फेरि पनि खेल्न चाहन्छन् तर 1 रनका लागि दौड लगाएका छन् आकाश त्रिपाठीको जोडी र मयान यादवको जोडीले सबैजना साथीहरूले लाइक पनि गरौँ है त साथीहरू लाइक गर्नु भएको छैन साथीहरू लाइक पनि गर्दै जानु होला एक लाइक पनि गर्दै जानु होला नयाँ साथीहरूले पक्कै पनि एक लाइक गरौँ एक सब्सक्राइब पनि हान्दै जानु होला नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ भने र यतिखेर नेपालको रनको स्कोर हेर्ने हो भने 39 रनको स्कोरमा र यो सँगसँगै आकाश त्रिपाठीको पहिलो शटका लागिसकेको छ यतिखेर नेपाली टोलीलाई यहाँ पहिलो सफलता श्रीलङ्काको टोलीलाई र अब भने अर्जुन कुमार आउनेछन् है त अब भने अर्जुन कुमार आउनेछन् ब्याटिङ गर्नका लागि स्ट्राइकमा र अर्जुन कुमारले राम्रो खेल खेल्नुपर्ने हुन्छ दुईजना खेलाडीले चाहिँ पक्कै पनि 39 रनको पार्टनरशिप चाहिँ गरेका थिए अन्ततः यो पार्टनरशिपलाई चाहिँ यहाँ छटकाएका छन् श्रीलङ्कन खेलाडीले श्रीलङ्कन बलरहरूले 11 जना साथीहरु हुनुहुन्छ एक लाइक चाहिँ गर्दिम है त साथीहरु सबैजना मिलेर नत्र पनि लाइभ स्ट्रिम बन्द गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ है लाइक गर्नु भएन भने सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु भएन भने हामी पक्कै पनि लाइभ स्ट्रिमलाई बन्द गर्ने छौं साथीहरु भने क्रिजमा अर्जुन कुमार आएका छन् यो सँगसँगै आकाश त्रिपाठीको विकेट गए सँगसँगै अब भने अर्जुन कुमारको ब्याटिङ देख्न पाउने छौं हामीहरु अर्जुन कुमारलाई सबैजना साथीहरुले शुभकामना पनि प्रदान गरौँ है त शुभकामना प्रदान गरौँ एक लाइक गर्दै जानु होला सबैजना साथीहरुले र आजको खेलमा निकै नै उत्कृष्ट सुरुवात दिलाएका खेलाडी यतिखेर आकाश त्रिपाठी भने बुलियनतिर फर्किएका छन् यतिखेर पहिलो बलको सामना गर्ने क्रममा अर्जुन कुमारले पहिलो बल पनि डट बलको सामना गरेका हुन् यो पटक र अब भने ओभरको दोस्रो बलको सामना गर्नका लागि फेरि पनि रहनेछन् स्ट्राइकमा अर्जुन कुमारले राम्रो खेल खेलेर आज टोलीलाई जिततिर लम्काउनु पर्ने हुन्छ यसपटक ओभरको दोस्रो बल हेरौँ यहाँ कि शट लगाइदिएका छन् तर यहाँ रनआउट हुन सक्ने सम्भावना रहेको थियो तर त्यहाँ फिल्डर निकै नै कडा गरेका थिए है त फिल्डरहरूले फिल्डिङ चाहिँ कडा गरेका थिए तर यहाँ 1 रन चुराउन भने सफल भएका हुन् ओभरको दोस्रो बलमा 40 रनको स्कोरमा नेपाली अन्डर 19 टोलीको स्कोर हेर्ने भने है त साथीहरु यतिखेर हो सफलतापूर्वक क्रिजमा र यसै सँगसँगै ओभरको चौथो बल अर्जुन कुमार रहेका थिए यहाँ अर्जुन कुमारले पहिलो बलको सामना गरेका हुन् है त अर्जुन कुमारले पहिलो बलको सामना गरेका हुन् र 1 रनका लागि यो पटक पनि ओभरको दोस्रो बलमा शानदार कभर ड्राइभ लगाएका छन् अर्जुन कुमारले यो सँगसँगै अर्जुन कुमारले आफ्नो खाता खोलेका छन् है त अर्जुन कुमारले आफ्नो खाता खोलेका छन् र आज अर्जुन कुमारले कति रन प्रार गर्ला त तपाईहरुले चाहिँ कमेन्ट बक्समा कमेन्ट गर्न सक्नुहुनेछ र उठाएर खेल्न चाहन्थे मयान यादव तर ब्याट बलको सम्पर्क भने यसपटक भएन र बल हुनेछ डट बल जानेछ किपरको हातमा सिधै पछाडी र यो पटक पनि कभर ड्राइभ खेल्न चाहन्थे मयान यादव तर फिल्डर तैनात त्यहाँ कुनै पनि रन चुराउने मौका पनि पक्कै पनि पाउने छैनन् खेलाडीले दुई जनाको जोडी यतिखेर क्रिजमा रहेको छ र यी दुई जोडी बीचको 2 रनको पार्टनरशिप भएको छ है त यतिखेर तपाईहरुलाई मैले जानकारी गराउनु पर्दाखेरि 12 ओभरको भएको छ समापन 12 ओभरको समापनमा 41 रन 1 विकेटको नक्सानीमा रहेको छ यतिखेर गोर्खालीहरुको टिम गोर्खाली टिम नेपालको लागि खै त साथीहरु लाइक गर्नु भयो त तपाईहरुले च्यानललाई पनि सब्स्क्राइब गरेर सपोर्ट गर्न नबिर्सिनु होला है सबैजना मिलेर र लाइभलाई शेयर पनि गरिदिनु होला है त र अब भने यतिखेर 13 ओभरको पहिलो बलको सामना गर्नका लागि अर्जुन कुमाल ध्वनि छन् है त स्ट्राइकमा अर्जुन कुमाल हेरौं साथीहरु पहिलो बल यहाँबाट फास्ट बलर आएका छन् लेफ्ट आर्म ओभर द विकेटबाट पहिलो बल 1 रनका लागि यो पटक भने दुई जना खेलाडीले 1 रन चिराउन सफल भएका हुन् अब भने मयान यादव ध्वनि छन् स्ट्राइकमा मयान यादवले कति रन प्रार गर्लान् त तपाईहरुले यसै प्रेडिक्सन दिनु होला है त कमेन्ट बक्समा पक्कै पनि साथीहरु यहाँबाट पहिलो सफलता भने नेपाल यहाँ श्रीलङ्कालाई प्राप्त भएको थियो आकाश त्रिपाठीको नाममा आकाश त्रिपाठीको विकेट चटकाएर यहाँ श्रीलङ्कन खेलाडीहरु निकै खुसी पक्कै पनि हामीले देखिरहेका छौं ओभरको दोस्रो बल गर्ने क्रममा उक्त बलको सामना गर्नका लागि क्रिजमा रहनेछन् मयान यादव र स्ट्रेट कभर ड्राइभ लगाउन चाहन्थे तर ब्याट र बलको पनि त्यति राम्रो कनेक्सन पनि हुन सकेन र कुनै पनि रन प्राप्त गर्ने मौका पनि नेपाली टोलीले त्यहाँ पाउने छैन है त 9 जना साथीहरु हुनुहुन्छ साथीहरु सबैजनाले एक एक लाइक चाहिँ गर्दिनु होला है त 9 जना साथीहरुले एक एक लाइक गर्दै जानु होला नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ भने च्यानललाई पनि सब्स्क्राइब गरेर सपोर्ट गर्नु होला यतिखेर पनि ओभरको दोस्रो बल डट बल भएको छ र ओभरको तेस्रो बल गर्ने क्रममा रहनेछन् श्रीलङ्काका खेलाडी लेफ्ट आर्म ओभर विकेटबाट एक पटक फेरि पनि दौड लगाउने क्रममा र मयान यादवले 1 रनका लागि खेलेका छन् पक्कै पनि यहाँ फिल्डरको उत्कृष्ट फिल्डिङ रहेको थियो अन्तत कुनै पनि रन भने प्राप्त गर्ने छैन है त कुनै पनि रन भने प्राप्त गर्ने छैनन् यहाँ खेलाडीहरुले अन्तत कुनै पनि रन प्राप्त नगरे पनि निकै नै राम्रो तरिकाले खेल्न चाहन्थे हाम्रो नेपालका खेलाडी मयान यादव तर कुनै पनि बल ब्याटको पनि सम्पर्क भएन त्यहाँ त्यसकारणले गर्दाखेरि यसपटक पनि खेलिदिएका छन् पछाडिपट्टि अफसाइडको एरियामा 1 रनका लागि मयान यादव यो सँगसँगै अब पनि स्ट्राइकमा रहनेछन् अर्जुन कुमार रहनेछन् धेरैजना साथीहरुको चाहिँ पक्कै पनि आजको अर्जुन कुमार खेल्छन् कि खेल्दैनन् भन्ने कुराहरु प्रश्न पनि गरिराख्नु भएको थियो तर अर्जुन कुमार आएका छन् है त यतिखेर मयान यादवलाई साथ दिनका लागि क्रिजमा यतिखेर 1 डाउनमा आएका हुन् मयान कुमार यादव एक एक लाइक पनि गरौँ है त साथीहरु र यो बल पनि वाइड बल हुनेछ यतिखेर ओभरको 5औं बल स्वरूप एउटा वाइड अतिरिक्त रन नेपालको खातामा जोडिनेछ है त सिंगल डबलमा ध्यान दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ हाम्रो नेपाली गोर्खेहरूले तर सिंगल डबलमा चाहिँ धेरै नै कमजोर ब्याटिङ गरेको छ जति पनि रन आएको छ प्राय जसो बाउन्ड्रीबाट नै आएको छ तर यहाँ पनि हामीले पक्कै पनि सिंगल डबल पनि हिर्काउनु पर्ने हुन्छ है त सिंगल डबल हिर्काउनु पर्ने हुन्छ एक पटक फेरि पनि दौड लगाउने क्रममा लेफ्ट आर्म ओभर विकेटबाट को यार मलेङ्गा जस्तै छ त गाइज 1 रनको लागि त्यहाँ दौड लगाएका छन् सम्भवतः दुई जना खेलाडीहरूले र 44 रनको स्कोरमा यतिखेर नेपाली अन्डर 19 टोली हाम्रो गोर्खेहरूले स्थानमा धान तडक लगाएर खेलिरहेका छन् तपाईहरुले चाहिँ स्क्रिनमा हेर्न सक्नुहुनेछ र सबैजना साथीहरुले मिलेर एक एक लाइक एक एक सब्स्क्राइब चाहिँ गर्दै जानु होला यतिखेर पनि ओभरको अन्तिम बल गर्ने क्रममा बलिङ स्टाइलमा रहने थिए अपिल कडा छ तर बल जानेछ बाउन्ड्री देखा बाहिर भन्दा पनि बल रोकिएको छ है त यहाँ लेग बाइट स्वरूप 2 रन आएको छ अन्तत यहाँ सकेसम्म मलाई 2 रन लागेको छ कि साथीहरु 1 रन हो के हो भन्नु होला तपाईहरुले 1 रन मात्र आएको छ है त 1 रन आएको छ लेग बाइट स्वरूप
As of now, the match is evenly balanced, though they have lost the wicket of Akash Tripathi. It's 47 on board. Chamudita will continue. Deep down the order, the likes of Santosh Yadav, Hemant Dhami, Uttam Rangu, Thapa Magar, even the likes of Narayan South, he can get runs for your team.
Yeah, but the question is, do they have that ability to absorb the pressure? It's not easy. Conditions not easy. The ball keeping low. It's wide. Kagudas there, the X factor with the spinners. Will take a lot out of them if they have to go down and chase down this total 186 runs still to get. It's good cricket. It's milking it, easing it for one.
And they need to target one bowler. It's not easy for them to take on Mathul and Kugadas. So they need to plan against Chamudita. Slowly inching closer to that 50 mark, Nepal.
Oh, so close that one was.
An inside edge, rolling onto his pads, saving Mayan. Slow in the air, inviting Mayan to go big. But as of now, not at all in a hurry.
The advantage Sri Lankan spinners have, they have seen Nepal bowlers bowl, so they would know how to bowl, which length to bowl, which pace to bowl, and the fielders are definitely supporting them. 14 gone, 49 for 1.
さあシーズン2を紹介しよう。この大きな船、それは世界
Steady start by Nepal, 49 for 1 after 14, chasing a score of 234. Sri Lanka needs wickets. Mayan and Arjun trying to establish his innings with a solid partnership. The impressive slinger, Kugadas. Outside edge. Third man, luckily for Sri Lanka, is quite fine. The first couple of overs of Kugadas, he has been good pace, and hurrying the batsmen up.
Yes, interesting tussle. An interesting passage of play in the first 14 overs or so. Yes, they've lost a wicket.
र यो सँगै नेपालले यतिखेर 50 रन कम्प्लिट गरेको छ है त साथीहरु 50 रन यतिखेर नेपालको खातामा कम्प्लिट भएको छ हाफ 50 रन लगाउनु होला सबैजना साथीहरुले थ्यांक यू एभ्रीवन
And now Nepal, I would say it's a sedate start, 50 for 1, but they would take that against a decent bowling lineup of Sri Lanka.
Down the leg side, clips away. Hint of movement towards the onside, possibly the angle. But Kugadas is bowling at. He'll be someone to look out for once the ball is quite old. If the reverse swing does offer for the fast bowlers, and I'm sure with his action, he'll be a handful.
You can see there's a wind blowing across the ground. It's changed direction now. And that's a common sight here in the UAE, especially at this time of the year. It does get a bit breezy as the temperatures continue to drop. You might get some purchase, as you rightly pointed out, Maruf. They will definitely look to exploit that old ball. And with the kind of action that we are seeing here right now, he'll definitely fancy his chances here. Not going to be easy for Nepal.
Nicely played. letting the ball come to him. Arjun at the last moment just opened the blade up to get a single towards third man. Matulan has been, Matulan, beg your pardon, has been hitting the back of the length. I reckon in a slow surface, docile, hardly a blade of grass, fuller you bowl and get the extra cover field and mid-wicket as straight as possible and narrow that gap between the mid-on and the mid-off. It's going to be important. On the other hand, spinners just have to do what Nepal spinners did to keep things quiet, bowling wicket to wicket.
Yes, it is a game of small margins, isn't it? Just a few feet here and there, and the fielder can make a vast difference. So, having the right fielders in the right place, extremely important when you're defending a score. 234 is what Sri Lanka have managed to get, and Nepal, they are putting on a show here for the Nepali supporters. Quite a few, and it's getting better. The crowd, the number, you can expect a few more people joining in as the day progresses.
15 done, 54 for 1. Viran Chamudita, the left-arm spinner, will continue for Sri Lanka in search of a wicket, in search of a breakthrough. Silasip in place, attacking the two right-handers. But in all fairness, in this surface, we have not seen prestigious turn. It's just slow. The doesn't come to the bat. So that's why I said get the field as straight as possible and get the batter just like that.
They had to open the face of the bat. He's done that. He'll get a single. They'll rotate strike. Arjun, the new batter, in. That required run rate, that needs to be in check, especially on a wicket like this.
The foundation has already been laid. Now what Nepal think tank would be saying to one of these batters, try and get a big one. Play that Shanmuganathan innings for Nepal. At the moment, I feel Mayan Yadav has done the hard work. A strike rate of 50 being maintained. And he's looking solid. And in all fairness, Nepal do play in these kind of surface back home. So it just suits their game ideally. Not much turn. Yeah, in Nepal it does turn, but it's very slow. Nicely bowled. Just a single towards long on.
Yeah, good over so far from Chamudita. He's bowled well. He's bowled at the right speed and he's not afraid to flight the ball on a few occasions. So he's keeping the batter guessing, and that's what you want to do in the middle overs. And that's what the field position Farvez was talking about. Keep those fielders straight. A dot ball to end the over. 16 overs bowled. Nepal are 50.